Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking action figure review. This was an action figure I pre-ordered simply because I could not wait for it. And it's a really cool figure from my favorite comic book series. It is the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Ranger Slayer from Hasbro. Yeah, the Power Rangers comic by Boom Studios is like my favorite title right now. Really, really good. I love the Power Rangers and I love what Boom's doing with them. It's like written for an older audience, but it's something that's still that kids can still enjoy. Like, it's more adult, but it's not inappropriate. And I think that's really important with Power Rangers. It should always be accessible to kids, which is really nice. But the Ranger Slayer is a really cool character. She's a great leader in Beyond the Grid and stuff. Definitely check out the book. But yeah, she looks a lot like her artwork. The stylized kind of helmet, yeah, it looks a lot like the artwork. Just like it, actually. I'm very impressed. Accessory-wise, the cape does come off. I like how it's tattered at the bottom. I feel like the Lightning Collection could probably go cloth. Because, I mean, the Black Series goes cloth on a lot of stuff. So, why can't the Lightning Collection? I feel like we should have cloth skirts in the Lightning Collection. Luckily, she doesn't have a skirt. But I mean, I think it's a good plastic cape, to be honest. It stays on extremely well. I'm glad it doesn't have a peg. Lots of Marvel Legends capes have a peg, and they kind of also peg into the back. It doesn't have that, and I don't like the pegs on the Marvel Legends capes. So that makes me very happy. She also has several other accessories. She has a pink energy bolt, which is the same sculpt as the one from the regular Pink Ranger, except this one is a darker color. And you know, you can just slip it into her hand or whatever. It's got those little notches on it where she can hold it. You also have a black folded up Power Blaster. I've always said I don't really get the point of having a folded up Power Blaster. I'd rather have one that's folded out so she can hold it and use it. But it fits in here just fine, trust me. But yeah, same sculpt as the red one's, just painted black. She has a fist hand, a karate chop hand, an arrow holding hand, and a regular holding hand. She also has a triple arrow. They could have just thrown in the same single arrow from the Pink Ranger, but they didn't. They made it a triple arrow for her, which is impressive. And then we also get her bow, which actually has the same notches on it to combine it with, to make the big blaster for Mighty Morphin, which is interesting. What you see is the two Shadow Sabers, or whatever they were called. It's been a while since I watched Mighty Morphin. Kind of put together. And this just pops right in her hand. It doesn't want to at the moment for some reason, but it does, I swear. Now let's show off the Ranger Slayer's articulation. You have side to side, up and down on the head, up and down on the arm, forward and back. You got that butterfly joint, swivel on the elbow, bend on the elbow. I don't know why we can't just have double elbow bends on female characters, Hasbro. Don't know why that's the case. Rotation on the hand, in and out on the hand. This hand actually goes a different direction than the other hands, because it's the arrow hand. Then you have all this torso, a lot of waist, so she can go back and forward very far. In and out on the leg, forward and back on the leg. Thigh swivel, double knee bend. Oh, there goes the cape. I knew that would happen. And then you have an interesting swivel on the foot, as well as up and down and ankle pivot. The guys usually have a boot swivel, but she doesn't. She has it down here on the foot, so her legs look better. Mine has had a lot of quality control problems. There's like little dips of paint where they shouldn't be. Like the visor isn't even fully painted on this side, which is super weird. You see that big pink area where either pink got on it or it wasn't painted all the way black. I think pink got on it because I think it just comes black. But it's still painted black because it's a glossier, I think. I don't know. This arm was like coming out of the socket when I got it. I had to push it in there, and still sometimes it wants to come out. This hand feels like it's going to snap. So I'm afraid to change it out. So she seems to have some weird quality control issues that I haven't had for any other figure in the line. but she has them, and I don't know why. Also, you can put this cape on your regular Pink Ranger if you want. I think that would look cool. But now we're going to do some size comparisons. I hope you don't mind. In fact, I'm sure you're looking forward to it. First up, let's show her with the current Beast Morphers line, which is the current kid line. Here we have Vargoyle on the left and Beast Morphers Blue on the right. I think she scales just fine with this line, so that's pretty dandy. I'll take them back. We also have larger figures like the Sentai Hero Series Zuyo Whale, to show her with a Super Sentai figure. And then we have this here, which is the Legacy Collection Armored Red Mighty Morphin Ranger. So they're much too big for her, sadly. And then let's show her with the Lightning Collection. Let's show her with one of her Beyond the Grid teammates, Magna Defender. They look pretty good together. And let's go with another Ranger here. Bada bing, bada boom. The Lightning Collection SPD Red Ranger on the right. Pretty nice, you know. I think she looks good with them. I think she scales perfectly with her own line and Hasbro's other line, which is just a bonus. But as long as the figure scales with its own line, its scaling is exactly what it needs to be. And she does scale with her own line, which is perfect. But I also want to show her with one other line. That's all the main Power Rangers lines that I usually show in these things. But also I want to show her with SH Figure Arts. And these are all going to be from Kamen Rider Amazons, because those are just the ones I happen to have out. So here she is with Kamen Rider Amazon Sigma, the exclusive. And here she is with... Uh-oh, his shoulder pad just fell off. And here she is with Kamen Rider Amazon Neo Omega. And that's how she looks with SH Figure Arts. Honestly, that's not bad at all either. I mean, it might look better with a little forced perspective, but it's really not bad. I can dig it. So that's how she scales with the main, like, tokusatsu figure lines, you know. I really dig it. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Ranger Slayer figure from Hasbro? Well, she's pretty cool. I really have wanted this character since her debut in Go-Go Power Rangers, which is another book that was good. It's canceled now, but it was good too. Definitely looking forward to more comic book heroes. I did pre-order Psycho Green from the Hasbro Pulse website, so I'll be getting and reviewing that. It won't be much different than any of my other Psycho Rangers, but I'll be getting that. If they single release the rest of the Psycho Rangers, I'll get them too. Hopefully they'll give us more comic book characters. I would like more forms of Lord Drakon. I'd really like the new Dark Rangers that are coming up in the comic. I'd really like the Lord Drakon's minions would be nice. There are actually a lot of comic book characters I'd really like. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time. I don't know what I'll be reviewing next time. I have a few figures pre-ordered. You know what? Next time I'll probably do a DC figure. Yeah, I have a DC figure on the way. Yeah, next time I'll do a DC figure. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see you all next time.